as you see, I'm at the park where they usually do their protests here in Venice. This is called the No Kings. The people say No Kings protest here in Venice, Florida. It's gonna be interesting. We're like literally an hour early and there's already people here. So I don't know what to expect. There might be a big turnout, there might not be. There has already been some weird things in their group chats. So it's already interesting enough already to say that. Just things about cell phones and phones being tapped and wired and traced supposedly, and they're going to be traced and hunted down for freedom of speech or something like that. I don't know who's telling these people that, but it's what they believe. So I'm here to document, to record, to take photos, and possibly get into some good conversations depending on who wants to talk. So it's funny to say, but I like how the Democrats, they want to say that we brainwash children into being conservative or Republican or Christian. And here at this protest for the first time, I'm seeing more kids. And then I would say, wouldn't you apply the same standard to themselves? But they wouldn't. They wouldn't. Because they're very known for not applying the same standard to themselves. They want to apply it to everybody else, but not so much themselves. But I'm here. We'll see how this goes. Just the beginning, you know? So wish me luck, pray for me, and we'll see how things go.
Oh, I love those costumes. Hi there.
How are you?
Are you an official press agent?
Not official, just independent.
All right, we support that. Get my Bernie shirt. Let me get in. I'm old, but I can still read. Now,
I get a photo of you trio.
Oh, honey, get it.
All right.
We need to go to
Magnificent
Hollywood.
trio.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
This.
All the way from Colorado?
Well, I had to come to a memorial service. I'm an organizer in Colorado.
Oh, okay.
So I'm missing my own protest. And when I found out Venice was having one, I'm like, yes, at least I can be at one.
Well, aren't they having like how many, like around the country? What would you say?
Oh, how many protests or how many
Like
people?
No Kings, like
At least
official protests.
2,500 at least.
2,500.
And they were adding more every day.
Yeah.
Up until yesterday. Well, they couldn't register them anymore after last Monday. That was like the official cutoff.
Okay.
But people were still, and there's going to be pop-up ones too.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And I mean, I lived in Venice for 20 years. I can't believe that this is happening, because when I lived here, this would never have happened. I would go out on the street by myself and protest the Iraq War and stuff like that, and you know, people would just like laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I think people are waking up.
What do you think they're waking up from, though?
I think they're waking up that people have said that Republicans want less government and less control, but it turns out to be the opposite. They're taking away our freedom of speech, women's rights, freedom of the press. I don't know if you've noticed, but people who are
Well, would you say
independent
that?
press people are getting beat up.
Okay. Well,
and shut down. I mean, look what happened to Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert.
I don't really know the whole situation on them.
Oh.
But I know that his ratings were already down anyway, so.
Colbert? No, he was
Kimmel, whatever his name is.
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy, yeah.
He was he got canceled because, you know, the president didn't like him or whatever. And so many people were upset that they canceled their subscriptions, including myself. And they put him back on in 3 days.
Well, would you say that the same thing happened even under the Obama administration, like canceling people's voices for talking out about certain things, like
who?
Republicans? Like YouTube channels everywhere just being canceled for saying certain things or talking about, you know, let's just say like COVID or anything, just so.
Oh, I know what
you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even have to be COVID. It
Yeah,
could be speaking about the LGBT. Our channels are being taken down completely because of saying that it's a wrong lifestyle.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you say like that's same thing that was happening even before?
I think it has happened for a long time, but I think the pendulum has swung so far at this point that it's about to start swinging back the other way.
Okay. Well, do you think it would be, do you think it's wrong? Let's say like back in the Biden administration and Obama, do you think it was wrong for people to have the channels and independent news like canceled because of saying anything about it?
I don't really know what I'm not familiar with what you're saying about that.
Like
so.
Streaming platforms like Twitch, people were talking about. Yeah, it's just another streaming platform.
Okay.
Like people with like millions of followers were saying things, and they would talk about the LGBT, and then they would get canceled, and like Twitch would cancel them and wouldn't even pay them and all that stuff.
I'd have to look into it before I,
Or would you be against that?
Well, I don't, unless I looked into it and knew what I was talking about, I wouldn't want to say I was against something, or for something.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like to, do a lot of investigating, and I don't watch TV news.
I don't watch any of the news either.
I think the more corporatized we get, the worse off we are. I think the biggest problem is the richest people are getting richer and the poorest people are getting poorer.
Yeah.
I think that is the biggest.
So you would agree with like canceling like CNN and Fox News and all the corporate media and letting independent journalists come back?
I think they all answer to corporations.
Yeah.
Especially the biggest ones would be Fox. The ones that have the oligarchs at the top, like the Murdochs and that kind of thing.
Well, that's pretty much everything now.
Yeah. I totally agree.
So down for all of them. Just get rid of them all. Let independent come up.
Why that isn't going to happen?
Yeah.
They make the
money is the root of all evil. So.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, I totally agree.
Yep.
Well, enjoy your day.
Will do.
What outlet you're from?
Independent.
Oh, are you?
Channel called X-Founder.
What do you make of the Pentagon? All the reporters, they all walked out. They all took a...
I heard about that yesterday, but I haven't really looked into it. I saw that like on a post or something like that, but I haven't like looked into it.
So they all walked out. Yeah, they're not signing it. Yeah, because they want the media to sign.
Yeah, I don't know what
and
they were
so
trying to
you
sign.
wouldn't be able to write any article unless Hegseth approved it. That's what they're saying. So, and he's using the excuse because it's the Pentagon. It's incriminating, to the, but it's not at all. They can't go into certain areas. It's not going to be what is it? We're not supposed to know like classified information.
Yeah.
So so like you would not be welcome now. Crazy, right?
Well, good thing I don't work at the Pentagon then.
As an independent media, yeah. Have a good day.
You also.
Are you freelancing or on your employed? Are you freelancing or have somewhere the pictures are going to?
Everything's going to go on my website, my social media, and everything.
Okay.
So everything will be provided there.
Freelancing.
Yeah. Independent. Yep.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. What is it?
What is Expounder?
That's my channel. So it's where everything I run everything on.
Oh, okay.
So
I've never heard of it before.
Yeah. It's a channel, YouTube, social media. Yeah.
How the country's
Flip me around and
What media are you from?
Independent. Yeah. I have a YouTube channel, social media, and all that. Yeah.
And then you try to sell it to the newspapers? Or
I usually try to stay away from the newspapers. I don't really trust what they're going to do with it or how they're going to do it.
Oh, good.
Everything goes on my website. I make an article, I write about it.
Do you have a card?
Yeah. My website, YouTube, social media. Yeah. So I don't know if you watch YouTube or anything.
Oh, yeah, that's the only place you get
Yeah. That's where I go. I only watch independent and live things. So
Yes, you can't depend on those networks.
So would you agree that all corporate media should be defunded, and we should encourage more of independent journalists?
Well, somebody funding them?
What?
They exist on advertising.
The media?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about independent people being funded too?
But the corporate media, like CNN, Fox News, everything.
You say they should be defunded?
Yeah, defunded.
But who's funding them?
Well, I would say the government also pays a lot of money
Do they?
for them. Yeah.
There's a lot of subsidized.
There's a lot of,
I'm for that.
Advertising.
I think we should be pushing more for independent journalists and media to come out. No more of this big corporate,
Well,
entities controlling what's being said.
And then take a
We
look
get a
at
lot more, like,
elections.
information, especially for people like
funding
him
of
that come out here.
elections.
Like,
Yeah.
we just cover events. Most of the time, we're just asking
Throwing
questions.
money.
And
Yeah.
you get a lot more info from people like on the ground and hearing what the crowd's saying, seeing what they're saying, as opposed to kind of like a preset off to the side interview that has questions that are like more of leading questions than anything.
But maybe this is going to be on SNN.
Well,
It
you
probably
would
will,
maybe.
but it's gonna be like
Yeah.
it'll
Well-
probably be like an overview and then like individual interviews with leading type questions because
I haven't seen any type of media out here at all. Yeah.
it is true. It's you'll see pictures of it like the next day, but it's very rare you see like media on the ground, even like in Sarasota.
What does that say?
He's asking about tattoo on your neck.
What is it? Oleg. Yeah. How did you know that?
His name.
Oh, really? All right. Where were you born?
Ukraine.
What is it?
Lviv in Ukraine.
How close is that to Kiev?
No, it's in Western Ukraine.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was born in, oh my goodness, Sumy.
Oh, Sumy. They're
So-
getting really bombarded terribly.
Yeah. So my family's moving to like Kiev right now, and they're trying to get out.
Because Sumy's closer to the Russian border.
Yeah, Sumy is only like 10 miles away from the border of Russia. I actually almost rode my bike past the border of Russia on accident when I went to Ukraine. I bought a bike and I started riding and everything, and I didn't even know. And then when I got back to the house, my sister's like, "So where did you go?" And I had outlined where I went, and she's like, "Don't ever do that again." And I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, "Right there is the border of Russia." And I'm like, I was literally like less than a mile away from the border of Russia. So, and there's no wall, no fence, no nothing. It's just open field.
It's crazy.
So,
You guys
good,
just
yeah.
watching today, or you just like coming
They
through
don't
and
have
stop
a
to see it?
good enough friend here.
what is it?
They don't have a good friend
What do you
here.
think about it?
What do you mean?
Trump.
I think I'm surprised. I think for
Well, I mean,
It's pretty big. There's a lot of people.
I would say that,
Oh yeah, I know.
I mean, I would disagree a little bit on that. You know, that Trump's not a good friend to Ukraine.
You know, like nobody's
Well,
and this is like
He takes orders from Putin.
I don't see no evidence of that though.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't see no evidence of Putin telling Trump what to do and all.
You don't see it?
No.
Well, what would be like your what would
Like
be,
what?
You know what?
Whatever. Like what? Where is it?
Stuff on him. He could blackmail him.
Are you talking about like the?
I think it's the opposite. I think Trump's got stuff on Putin.
Who?
Putin. I think Trump's got stuff on Putin.
Yeah.
Are you
He's
with
a
the
dic-
stuff like a
he's
Russia
a-
having stuff on him potentially? Did you hear that from like the Russia dossier?
It's a supreme dictatorship. The people can't open their mouths there.
I think they will be soon.
Well, that remains.
The latest report is like thousands of Russians are leaving Russia and going to Ukraine. They're getting out of the country of Russia.
Well, I don't know how much
But that
they
was-
think that
Another statistic shows that 75% of Russians actually
the young
are against the Russian and Ukraine war, and they're on the side of Ukraine.
The truth.
Yeah.
So like,
maybe, but
I can't
but
stand it.
if you
where are they? Why don't they protest?
Well, then again, I mean, they don't have any firearms. They can't protect themselves. They can't have a civil war. They got pitchforks versus AK-47s, you know.
I think like
So that's the great thing about this nation is that we can carry, we have arms,
Trump and they came
and if anything happens in government or a country invades, we're able to protect ourselves. But if a state is not securing the border, and not taking care of crime.
The border is one thing.
But if let's start like say crime. If crime in Chicago was just out of the roof, out of control, gang members, got MS-13, you got drugs, you got fentanyl, just out of the roof, and the governor of the state wasn't doing anything, wouldn't you say it's the job of the president to say, hey, if you're not going to do it, then I'm going to do it? And he sent the National Guard, he sent the military in to flush that out. And
You can do a lot of things, but it depends how you do
Well,
it.
They want half of it.
and did you hear it? Like, I guess at the beginning too, they were gonna have some type of like an agreement.
Stupid enough to brag. But see how much money is coming in for our country? What the hell are you talking about? It's taxes that people are paying those. He, you, me, and so forth. We're paying those tariffs, not China.
well, I will say this, that times are going to still get hard before they get better.
It's hard to like decipher.
And the consequences of tariffs is that we're going to have to do that time period where things are bad, taxes and everything and payment and all that. Supplies goes up. And it encourages Americans and young Americans to start businesses up that aren't dependent on other countries, and we can start building an infrastructure here.
I'm a I play tennis and entertainment.
Yeah,
Now I need a tennis
Do you
racket.
see like what are some
Where
examples
can I get one? Here?
Facebook Marketplace.
No, only in China it comes. Everything is made in China.
Well, that's why we're
So
trying
now,
to
if you're-
discourage it, is
Well,
to encourage Americans to have their own businesses.
I can
But
see
you
where, like
can't
if you
put a
think
tariff
that he has bad intentions
right now
that would be like something kind
and
of
say
nerve-wracking.
tough.
The way I kind of see
So
it is
now
that
if I want to
if a lot of these
a
cities
tennis
have so
racket,
much, yeah, go ahead.
now with his tariff,
If a
it
lot of
costs
these cities have
$50
so much
more,
crime, like
and I have to pay it. That's stupid. He's hurting people. Now, you can do, first of all, tariffs, in a way,
I'm kind of
tennis
excited for
racket
stuff to
doesn't
come
matter.
back onto our shores, though, and then maybe the
Meaningless.
prices will adjust. I mean,
But
I'm thinking
US,
about
but
like
steel,
grandkids and things like that. As far as like
aluminum, how are you going to make your tank? And how are you going to make your airplane?
Well,
You need those
again, we're
things.
partnering up with Ukraine to buy the minerals that we need.
trying to be a dictator.
So we're not only doing that,
and things like
Yeah.
Listen.
so a lot of the meetings that he's been having with Zelensky is a talk about minerals and doing deals and buying stuff from them to support them.
It's underground yet. It has to come in. They have to be taken.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take time, but
would you be when you're dealing
Well, then
with
it
like,
but it also helps the
But
Ukrainian.
But don't hurt your own
do you think
people.
we should,
Here,
and it should be?
yeah, it takes
I'm not saying be lenient.
See,
But
this
do you think we
tariff
should
is
start
this-
to advocate
should have
and
put
create
in
laws we said?
years ago. When the U.S. corporation says we're going to move our factory to China, where are they? Where's their market?
If you think
Here.
about, like ideology,
in the
America's really
US,
bad at fighting
So,
bad
whether
ideology
it
around the
was
world
Bush,
when they're trying to police
before
everybody.
Bush,
And so like
so forth,
those
should
people
have
over there,
said
they come, they see people coming in
Why?
with troops.
So, are you saying that factories and businesses and corporations are moving the businesses out of America since Trump got elected?
Oh, yeah. So starting under Trump was the
Yeah, and it's like I
Bush is
just think
for
it just
one.
ruined our cause even more. I mean, it,
Republicans for one,
that we took off and left
because
all
they
those
wouldn't
weapons over
be
there.
tough. The last time,
I do see
a
where, like, if you look
president
at
was
like the
tough.
National Guard and things like that,
business
like, but the way I kind of look at it is like I wish
is
that
to
the
help
governors
our own people.
put law and they say
People lost my train. They come across the border.
Yeah.
Here's just if Trump was smart. Where are they coming from?
We got a lot of people coming from actually China being deported into Mexico and coming over the border.
Okay.
We got illegals
Where are
and
they coming-
MS-13
where
gang
are
members
they-
coming from Mexico.
Where are they crossing the border?
the primary
Through what country? Are they getting here? Mexico.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so I work with an anti-trafficking group, and so they've actually gone down and done studies on this, and the amount of kids that are trafficked, and even with organ harvesting, there was an interview with a guy that lives in Mexico, who they found him organ harvesting 4 people in the U.S. and pulling people over. They would actually burn the bodies in barrels to get rid of them, and he said when he was asked how many bodies have you seen and encountered, he said too many to count. And so there is so many kids that have been pulled over that have no idea who is with them, that they're saying that they're their parents. And so like you look at it and you want to be sympathetic to people, But wouldn't it be better if there, you know, there's people in other countries that are actually war-torn. Actually, it's not just economic issues. And they've been waiting, trying to do it the right way for years. And so I don't, you know, like just because you're borderline with us and they will walk over, and he's right. There are a lot of people from China that have been, they come over into Mexico and then they shoot through because they know it's easier.
Okay.
And so you look at like the suffering of children.
So here's the answer. If Trump was smart, he says to Mexico, and he puts, if need be, that's where he puts the military on the border.
Well, there is military there.
Anybody comes across, he tells Mexico, it's yours. And they're coming right back to you.
That's what he's been doing, though.
No, they're not.
Yeah, there's military on the border of Mexico and America.
They have, and they even try to create an agreement with the Mexican
How do you
president.
wind up with 20 million extra people?
Because Biden wasn't doing that.
Come on,
Those came in
how do you
before
Yeah, I mean,
Trump.
it's back.
The border was completely open when Biden was in
It's
office.
still open.
And so, like, the group I work
not.
with the anti-Trump
I believe
people,
they're
and they actually just...
I'm not believing the media. I'm watching people from going to the streets and seeing what it looks like.
Trump says, oh, I closed the
I'm not just looking at what Trump is saying. I'm looking at people, independent people, going out there and checking out the border, having interviews and seeing what's there. And there's actual tanks, snipers, and military all up a line. Helicopters flying up.
Well, if that's what,
Yeah.
but you see, look, somebody comes across and he says they catch him, and they say, well, where are you from?
I
Guatemala.
know what you mean. I feel bad for man.
What do you do? They put a big military transport plane and take him back to
Yeah, and I don't agree with
Guatemala? Is this insane? Back to Mexico, where he came from the border.
His family.
Mexico should stop
Such a
the Mexican border.
I think Trump is doing a great job in pressuring Mexico to stop it.
Debate that he had.
Trump was gonna listen. Trump for
It's-
once,
it's-
the first TV is a liar. He was gonna.
They
He
should.
was here.
But like, so they set up this little hotline for these kids to call, and
I'm
they said, look, the only
retired,
place you
so I
anybody
could
abuse
watch
me,
the
anyways,
news
happens,
all
give us a
day.
call. I can't do it.
Reaction against what he's doing.
I don't really see that. I see when Trump became president, he promised a lot of things.
Voting for Democrat,
He put the bills in and they got completely rejected by the Democratic Party
some minds of
because they wouldn't agree on it.
Control the Congress. They do.
But I'm saying it has to go through a system.
But they've got both houses and the presidency. The Republicans. I used to
I think the
be.
youth are like really receptive now, though, to be honest with you. I think that there's like a huge shift as far as, you know, there might be
Other
more
reasons.
different beliefs that make
The
it
fact
maybe
is
harder
that at least that there was some
I do think
decency
if we
in
stop talking to each other,
what
that's
they
definitely
believe in
going, you
and
know,
so forth.
as far as like how we can work together.
That's gone. He wants to put in a dictatorship in here. He would be perfectly happy to be a dictator.
I would have to agree to disagree on that.
Well, you disagree, but that's reality.